Alethea needs to work on that landing. Gah.
You don't belong here.
Oh, shit.
No one stands up to Persephone's guards, let alone best them in battle.
Tell me your name, or you're next.
I'm Hermes. As you're holding my proudest creation, that means you're a descendant of Pythagoras. I know just why you're here. You need to harness its power. Now, your name.
The staff calls me Keeper, but you can call me Cassandra. What is this place?
Keeper, a great name with a great journey ahead of you. This is the paradise of Elysium, presided over by the mighty Perséfone herself. Elysium was a gift from her husband, Hades. This beautiful realm she crafted in her image is the only joy she gets from the underworld. She's his prisoner. But she's come into her role as queen with much aplomb.
Elysium. Resting place of heroes. When I was a girl, I'd dream of seeing it with my own eyes. Then why would Perséfone attack me?
Speaking of which, the appearance of a living human is quite unexpected.
I'm supposed to go through trials and eventually leave this place. There was a great seal, and the staff talks... It's all very complicated.
Allow me to explain. The staff is a gift, not a toy. It can be a key, a weapon, and a way to attain power until the very end of time. Here, you'll find a means to control it before it controls you. After that, there is a gate that leads out of Elysium. But the only way to it is through Perséfone, and she'd never allow that.
I need to get to that gate.
Try talking to her. Who knows? Maybe she'll convince you to stay. Or you could find Nekati, Persephone's top advisor and closest friend. Or you could prove yourself.
Prove myself how?
Perséfone sent guards because she's concerned. There are reports of lawlessness in Defkalion's heritage south of here. Why am I telling you all this? You said it yourself. It's very complicated. Elysium may look like paradise, but we all have our secrets.
I'm thinking I go straight to Perséfone.
Not so fast. Give her some time to cool down. When you introduce yourself, you'll find her in her majestic acropolis, perched high above the asphodel fields.
I could talk to Ekati.
You could, though she prefers to keep to herself. The dwellers of Pherea's retreat, which is to the east, might know of her whereabouts. I'd ask them.
Maybe I should investigate Evkalion's heritage.
Persephone responds best to action. We need to smother them immediately if there's a whiff of trouble against her.
Tell me about yourself.
Me? Well, I've never had anyone ask about me before. I work west of here. It's a modest workshop. But all great things appear modest at first, don't they?
What can you tell me about my staff? I need to learn how to use it.
Find my energy sources, the perceptions of Hermes, across Elysium to imbue, ready to move onward. You can't wield the staff without them. Are you certain there's nothing else you'd like to know?
Here.
When you've sorted your affairs with Persephone, come see me in Minos' faith. I look forward to hearing about your progress.
I will.
I almost forgot. I've invented just the thing for you flightless humans in Elysium. The wings of Hermes. Go, enjoy them.
The wings of Hermes. Could this be it? Malaka, that was fast!
You know I want out of Elysium. If you help me escape, I promise you'll never see me again.
As happy as that would make me, Persephone wants you to stay.
How long until you realize you're just one of her pets?
Watch yourself, human.
Careful, or Persephone will have you neutered. Oh, I forgot. She did that ages ago. Miserable fools around here who's actually alive.
How can you stand it? The dead really don't want us here.
I can't stand it. I'm doing everything I can to escape Elysium, but Persephone's little spies are everywhere. Hades taught her well.
So you're the troublemaker I've been hearing so much about.
Adonis, at your service. With an army at Persephone's disposal and most of Elysium under her control, my troublemaking days are coming to an end.
What if I helped you?
And why would someone with their whole life ahead of them want to do that?
I hear Persephone has everyone in Elysium on a leash. I want to cut them free.
Of all the lies in the underworld, that's the best one I've heard yet. No one cares about the dead. Try again.
I need to find Hades' realm. If overthrowing Persephone is the key to escaping Elysium, then I'm in.
Why didn't you just say so from the beginning? Did you hear that, my love? She wants to enter Hades' realm.
I'm going to find it with or without your help. We might as well work together.
Tell you what. Southwest from here is the fortress of the Three Sisters. One of Persephone's strongholds. If you kill her overseer, destroy her torches of Hypnos, and steal Persephone's resources, all while avoiding the attention of her Colossi, then maybe I'll trust you.
What if I told you I already cleared that fortress?
Impressive.
Trust me now?
You've brought me one step closer to my love. It's a good start.
Who is this love you keep mentioning?
The most beautiful being in existence. With a face so fair to gaze upon it is to forget all others. Perhaps you've heard of her. Aphrodite.
I didn't take you for a poet.
She brings it out in me.
I bet you I could inspire a verse or two.
You sound like Persephone. Always trying to make me forget Aphrodite.
All right. What's next?
Not here. Come find my camp in Iapetos' ruins. Before you go, Persephone has overseers and torches of Hypnos across Elysium. The help we can get.
It's about time I go meet the infamous Persephone.
He stood there, soaking wet and sputtering, while his boat floated away from him down the Eridan River in pieces.
I'd give my sharpest bronze dagger to see that silly human trying to leave Elysium on a felucca.
Have you visited my mother recently, and given her my love?
Always. The meteor sends her love in return.
Well, I'd better get back. Elysium won't rule itself. Do keep an eye out for me. I sense trouble brewing in paradise.
I was starting to think you'd never get here. You can't waste time if you hope to break Persephone's control over the gate to the underworld. Did you really think word wouldn't get out that you're in collusion with Elysium's pretty boy, Adonis?
Is that so?
Unfortunately, no one passes through the gate to the underworld without Persephone's permission, which she has never given. Ever. Luckily for you, as the goddess of crossroads and keys, locked doors happen to be my specialty.
Are you saying you can get me through the gate?
I'm saying I can help you by...
You're pretty close with Persephone. Why would you want to work against her?
I'm not asking for your blind trust. Let me prove our goals align. This unlocks the door to Persephone's hidden sanctuary. She keeps all of her most intimate possessions there, stowed away from her husband. Among her treasures is a journal rumored to contain information you desperately need about the gate. Bring it to me as soon as you can.
Come to think of it, I've seen the door you speak of before.
And now you'll be able to open it.
I'll go get the journal.
The sooner you bring me it, the closer you are to leaving Elysium. Don't waste any time.
Find that journal. This journal is missing pages. Hope Agati still wants it. I'm not sure how stealing Persephone's journal will help me open the gate to the underworld, but here it is.
Stealing Persephone's journal wouldn't help us. But stealing the journal that belonged to the gate's locksmith will.
Who's the locksmith?
It doesn't say. Looks like a lot of pages were torn out. Now be quiet while I read. Well, that was illuminating.
So? What does it say?
Oh, so eager. The location of the gate is not revealed. But so long as Perséfone controls Elysium, you need her permission to pass through it. Which you will never get.
But if she loses control of Elysium?
She loses control of the gate. You need to undermine her influence any way you can.
And how do you suggest I do that?
Your alliance with Adonis is a good start. His head-on tactics are a little obvious for my taste, but in time, he will wear down Persephone's forces.
What about our alliance? Where do you come in?
Until then, you'd be wise to spend some time with Persephone's lapdog, Hermes. Learn to use that staff. You'll need a divine weapon in the land of gods.
I didn't get a good enough look at you back there. Now I see why my guards had trouble with you.
Well, they weren't exactly easy.
I'm sure they aren't what mortals like you are used to. You must be someone special.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
A simple Persephone will do just fine in my realm. Formalities are for the boring. Isn't that what they say?
So, Elysium belongs to you?
After the rude introduction I gave you, I can't blame you for not knowing. Let me apologize. Ross can attest. Usually he's the one that does the biting. He would want you to forgive me too. Tell me your name. Let's begin again. On the right foot, this time.
No hard feelings. My name's Cassandra.
Then I give you my official welcome, Cassandra. Let me tell you what's customary around here. This place is mine. I know every flower, every face. I alone let them in. But there's something here I don't want.
You mean me?
No! There's a beast loose in Elysium and it belongs to Hades. If it gets to him that his wife stole one of his immortal mounts, it'll be a disaster. But I didn't steal it. I won't go near the things. They brought me down here in the first place. No, someone wants me to look bad, and I need that horse gone.
The Hades? I'll take it you aren't a happy couple.
He's tried, of course, to bond with me. But what can he expect out of a prisoner? Love? That's just stuff of legend.
You think someone would do this to you?
It's highly unlikely the thing got in here on its own. I have to remember Elysium is my paradise, not everyone else's.
I'll see if I can find the horse for you. What does it look like?
You'll know it when you see it, trust me. Not only is the beast immortal, but he is terrifying.
Horses don't scare me. Has anyone seen him lately?
I heard screams coming from the Asphodel Arboretum to send it galloping back to the nightmare it came from.
That looks like a good place for a horse to take shelter. Wonder what's wrong with them? She's over there!
Hey, you! Are they dead? Time to die!
Don't come any closer. You're all scaring my horse. He's just a gentle creature.
Have you seen your horse? The others ran away screaming.
Leave it to a blind man to see what's right in front of him. Of course I haven't seen it. I'm sorry. These are hard times.
I'm afraid I won't make them any easier. I have to take that horse from you.
You can't! First Perséfone takes my sight, and then you take Orphe? Our friendship was instant. I heard the neigh of a fierce horse. I approached him, unafraid. And he licked my palm.
Did you say Persephone blinded you?
She had one of her godly soldiers fry me with fire. It was punishment for telling others what I thought of this paradise, and somehow it got back to her. Said I didn't deserve to see the beauty she created.
She's not supposed to be in Elysium.
Are any of us in a realm that boasts perfection but shows only deceit? Have pity. Let him stay with me.
All right, you can keep him. But it's a risk. You could be caught.
A risk I'm willing to take. Oh, Orphe, when we're safe, we shall ride together in the fields.
Good news, I take it. I know Hades will be missing his beast.
I found him, and took him to your stable boy, like you asked.
You have no idea the trouble you've saved me. You've earned my favor.
You must be the jockey of Artemision. Nice horses.
I keep them clean and pretty, just like Elysium. I tended horses in my old life too.
Then you're just the boy I need to talk to. I have a favor to ask.
What favor?
If Persephone or any of her people ask, I need you to tell them that I brought a big, scary horse to you.
A scary horse? We don't have those here.
Then you'll have to pretend. There is drachmi for you if you do.
You're silly. We don't need the drachmi in Elysium. You're sure you're from around here?
Of course, I knew that. No matter what, you need to do what I say.
Why do you want me to lie?
Because if you don't, I'll make sure all of your horses get out of their pens and run away to Tartarus. Understand? Tell them I was here.
Fine. Just leave my horses alone.
Keeper, you found my workshop after all. I know it may not look like much, but it's home.
I told you. You can call me Cassandra.
In front of the staff? Pah. But I'm glad you came. There's much to show you in this great land.
If you're offering, I could use some help getting my bearings.
Oh, give yourself time. The golden fields reveal themselves slowly and selectively, but I can help. Walk with me.
Maybe you're right. I need to clear my head. Where to?
I consider myself a keymaker. One of my keys might interest you.
What do you do in your workshop?
Invent. All of reality's secrets are hidden behind doors. My inventions act as keys that unlock those doors.
Reveal the secrets behind them.
Ah, you're as wise as Pythagoras. But why discuss what
Let's
we
go.
can see for ourselves? Observe. Way up there. Persephone's first key. If only you could have seen it when it was new.
It seems like most of Elysium is in ruins. What happened?
This place is beautiful, as are all of Persephone's creations. But it is a world that changes at her whims. When I see decay, I know she needs us at her side more than ever.
Come on. Ella. Come on.
Look there. Imagine all the heroes who have passed through those golden fields, basking in the glory of eternal peace. Each thinking they'd see nothing more beautiful, only then to set eyes on Perséfone.
Off we go now. Let's go.
Look there, Keeper. That encampment is the site where Hephaestus built a home for Aphrodite.
Doesn't look like much
It
now.
stood tall until Aphrodite met their child Adonis. His ability to wreak havoc with a wink and a smile is second to none.
Ella.
Come. That cave leads to a key I built for the staff.
What happened to me in there?
Imagine for a moment. Inside you, inside all of us, are parchments twisting like ribbon. On those parchments is written the story of who you are, who you were, and who you will become. Does that make sense?
So this twisting ribbon defines each of us. And what happened in there changed what defines me.
You understand. With these keys, you can unlock the secrets inside you, and wrest control from them. I've built many.
Thank you. I'm not used to doing this on my own. On the Adrestia, I had Barnabas as a guide.
Ah, well, I hope it's a long time before I meet him here. I'll leave you to your adventuring. You're welcome to come back to my workshop anytime.
Here, Hermes.
Welcome to the uprising. These ruins were abandoned when Perséfone constructed her paradise. We won't be bothered here.
But there are so few of you.
Most of Perséphone's army consists of mind-controlled humans. Free their minds and bring them to me. We can use them as troops.
Free their minds?
My dear friend Hermes is a master manipulator. And that staff of yours looks like one of his creations. Try using that. There's an outpost southwest from here, nestled in the hand of Hades. Warriors were spotted in its paw.
They'll be on high alert here. You're free from Perséphone's grip! The flames of Hypnos are dying. I release you from their control.
You surprise me. When we first met, I was positive you were sent by Perséfone to...
To what?
seduce me. Confuse me. Anything to make me forget my love. But when I asked you to weaken Perséphone's influence, you did. I asked you to bring me warriors, and here they are.
You think I'd be the one sent to make you forget your love?
You're brave. Beautiful. And if I had to guess, I'd say you had the blood of the gods coursing through those veins.
Careful. Flattery can get you into trouble.
Don't confuse flattery with honesty. That could get you into trouble.
Time to find more warriors.
Scouts spotted one nearby. Was a Spartan hero in his former life. He's not under Perséphone's influence, but keeps mostly to himself. With a champion like him on our side, we can't fail.
How will I know when I find him?
From what I'm told, you can't miss him.
Leonidas!
You have the eyes of my daughter. So something did survive that day. How do you have this?
Mirini. She's my mother. I'm here because I need your help. I need you to fight. All my life, I was told of my grandfather. The king who spat in the face of the gods and ran his spear through anyone who threatened the freedom of his people. Now I'm the one fighting for freedom, and I'm asking my grandfather for help.
We'll need to use the terrain to our advantage.
So you'll fight with us?
Not until you fight me. You say you're Marini's daughter. I want to see how she trained you. Fight well. Fight for them, if you are willing to die for them. An enemy on their last breath is at their most dangerous. I could have used you at Thermopylae.
You could have used a lot of people at Thermopylae.
¿Qué opinas de mi reino meridional? La verdad es que yo ya no vengo mucho por aquí.
Es muy bonito.
Trato de ofrecer un hogar con todas las comodidades a los héroes caídos. Así aceptan su destino y no se alejan mucho. Por eso me lo tomo tan a pecho cuando un humano echa a andar y no regresa.
¿Y yo qué hago aquí?
En vida a Leónidas siempre lo rodeaban el caos y la sangre. Hermes lo ha visto codeándose con delincuentes últimamente. No podemos permitir que vuelva a las andadas. Si no lucha a mi lado, no luchará con nadie.
Leónidas de Esparta es mi abuelo. Si piensas que voy a atravesarlo con una espada, te equivocas.
Hermes me contó la verdad sobre tu visita al Elíseo y lo de tu vara. Si me disgustas, lo pagarás. Pero Leónidas significa mucho para ti y entiendo que te resulte difícil. Por eso estoy dispuesta a ofrecerte un trato.
¿Qué tipo de trato?
Tráeme el cuerpo de Leónidas y yo te traeré de vuelta al ser querido que tú elijas.
¿Eso es posible?
Soy la reina de los muertos, querida. Puedo hacerlo todo. ¿A quién querrías volver a tener en tu vida?
Quiero volver a ver a Febe.
Protege el Elíseo del caos a mi lado y volverás a ver a tu ser querido.
¿Qué estás haciendo aquí?
Quiero preguntarte una cosa. ¿Vienes a pescar conmigo? Qué bien se está.
Hay muchas cosas de las que me gustaría hablar.
Habla, pues.
Después de todo lo que perdiste en las Termópilas, tus hombres, tu mujer, tus hijos, Esparta, ¿crees que valió la pena?
¿Quién lidera el mundo griego ahora?
Los griegos.
Entonces, valió la pena.
Mater me habló de nuestro linaje y ancestros. ¿Lo sabías tú?
Solo lo que me contó la mía. Que procedíamos de la grandeza y que estábamos destinados a ella. Y que el mundo se dividía en dos. Los que querían vernos muertos y los que nos seguirían hasta las puertas del Hades.
Imagino que la lanza estaría entera cuando te la dieron.
Me la dio mi mater cuando era pequeño. Dijo que venía acompañada de una carga, pero...
¿Estabas listo? Todo está en calma.
Creo que han picado. Trae una cesta, rápido.
Abuelo y yo...
Has venido a matarme. En Esparta aprendíamos a detectar a un depredador antes de que atacase.
Necesito el beneplácito de Perséfone, pero te ve como una amenaza. Y si no me ocupo de ella...
¿Y si le llevas la cabeza de una amenaza aún mayor?
¿Qué amenaza hay mayor que tú? No lo creerás, pero hay una espía. Se lo ofrecieron a Perséfone como guardaespaldas, pero conspira contra ella desde dentro.
Solo soy una amenaza para los soldados en el campo de batalla. Un espía amenaza el corazón del Elíseo. Llévale su cadáver para complacerla.
Gracias, abuelo. Tenemos que ir de pesca más a menudo.
¿Kiros de Zarax? Este no es el que te pedí.
Este espía trabaja para la rebelión.
Pero si fuiste tú la que lo trajo hasta mí.
No conocía sus intenciones.
Confiaba en ti. Guardias.
Escucha, Perséfone. Hermes tiene razón. Se avecinan problemas en el Elíseo. Aunque Leónidas esté en tu contra, eres mucho más fuerte que él. Kiros era un enemigo invisible y por eso suponía un peligro aún mayor para ti y para el Elíseo.
Desafiarme no sale gratis. Se acabó nuestro trato, aunque dejaré que te quedes por traerme a este vil traidor. Resuelve el enigma de tu varita mágica. Yo nunca quise nada de esto. Solo hice de este mundo un paraíso para poder soportarlo. Y cuando llegaste, me sentí rejuvenecer.
Déjame ir, por favor.
Si quisieras irte de verdad, ya lo habrías hecho. ¿O acaso lo has olvidado? Me pregunto si Afrodita seguiría amándote si supiese lo cobarde que fuiste.
No estarás teniendo dudas, ¿verdad?
Tiene razón. Soy un cobarde. Ya me dio la oportunidad de irme. Lo único que tenía que hacer era luchar, y no pude. No estoy a la altura, lo siento. Es demasiado.
Adonis, cierra los ojos y piensa en toda la gente que lucha a tu lado. Ellos creen en ti. Yo creo en ti. No dejes que Perséfone te haga olvidar por qué luchas.
Tienes razón. El mayor talento de Perséfone es hacernos olvidar a aquellos a los que amamos.
Así evita que la gente quiera irse.
Vamos a recordárselo, ¿vale? En el sótano del Palacio de los Colosos encontrarás uno de los inventos que le robaron a Hermes en su taller. Dicen que destruye todo lo que toca.
¿Qué vamos a destruir?
Perséfone tiene a sus colosos durmientes en la azotea. Lleva allí el dispositivo y asegúrate de que no despiertan jamás. El humo informará a todos los campamentos rebeldes del Elíseo de que ha llegado la hora de atacar.
¿A qué esperamos?
Procura no matar a nadie. Si triunfas sin que te detecten y sin muertes, seguro que ganamos adeptos para la causa. Cuando te conocí y me contaste que querías escapar del Elíseo, me dio la risa.
¿Y ahora?
Lo siento por el dios que te lo impida.
¿Y qué vas a hacer?
Tengo cosas que preparar antes del último asalto al palacio de Perséfone.
Digo, cuando acabe todo esto.
Voy a dejar el Elíseo en manos del pueblo. Después, iré directamente al Olimpo, a los brazos de mi amada.
Es un plan maravilloso.
Has sido una gran amiga. Nunca creí que encontraría a alguien así aquí. Ven a verme antes de comenzar el ataque.
Perséfone. Estaba buscando a Hécate.
No sé para qué podrías necesitarla, pero... Bueno, no importa. ¿Sabes qué es lo que peor llevo de mi vida aquí?
No lo sé.
Lo peor es no saber en quién confiar. Hécate ha sido mi mejor amiga desde que Deméter, mi madre, la envió aquí. Pero después de todo el asunto del leteo, no le quito el ojo de encima. Siempre me dice a dónde va, pero esta vez no lo ha hecho. Mis espías dicen que va a reaparecer en una reunión secreta en el complejo de Ifigenia.
La reunión ya no es tan secreta.
Ahí es cuando tú entras en juego. Espíala y vuelve con información. Voy a fiarme de ti. Espero que no me decepciones.
Me preguntaba cuándo ibas a llegar, cerrajero.
Prefiero hacedor de llaves.
Tu dominio del lenguaje es tan abrumador como siempre. No sé cómo consigues ser humilde.
Ya sabes a qué he venido, Hécate. Tenemos que hablar de tu nueva amiga, la guardiana.
Descuida. No le contaré a Cassandra que camuflaste la llave del inframundo en el collar de Vero. ¿Qué interés tengo yo en que vaya corriendo al palacio de Perséfone?
No es eso. Sé que habéis pasado bastante tiempo juntas y menoscabado a Perséfone en el proceso.
El menoscabo a Perséfone ha sido cosa de Cassandra, no mía. O eso va a creer cuando haya terminado.
Conozco muy bien tu habilidad para susurrar al oído de Perséfone, pero sea cual sea la historia que le vayas a contar, no será cierta, ¿verdad? Estás tratando de derrocarla.
Hermes, sabes que sus ansias de control la están corrompiendo. Debes entender que Perséfone ha cambiado.
La única que ansía el control eres tú. ¿Por qué no puedes apoyarla? Ja, es la verdad, tienes celos de ella.
Haciendo todo lo que te pide, no ayudas a Perséfone, Hermes. Por no hablar de eso que deseas con tanta intensidad.
¿Acaso podríamos ayudarla de verdad, después de lo que ha pasado? No soy un traidor.
Sabes que quiero a Perséfone como a una hermana, Hermes. Si pudiera liberarla del Elíseo, lo haría. Pero lo mejor que puedo hacer es librarla de la corrupción.
¡Alto! Tú no deberías estar aquí. ¡Guardiana!
Hermes, debemos irnos.
Así que la que no era de fiar eras tú. Hécate me ha contado todas tus traiciones, incluido el allanamiento de mi santuario.
Jamás habría entrado si Hécate no me hubiera dado la llave.
Pero sí que lo hiciste.
Sí, para robar un diario sobre la puerta del inframundo.
Eres la única que tenía la llave.
Me la robó Cassandra. Igual que robó lo que quedaba de agua del leteo en la cueva.
Pero Cassandra la destruyó. No juegues conmigo, Hécate. Sé quién estaba detrás del agua del leteo que circulaba por el Elíseo.
El hecho es que no han cesado los problemas desde que llegaste al Elíseo. Y no creo que sea casualidad. Es evidente que quieres derrocar a Perséfone.
Puede que pretenda derrocar a Perséfone, pero tú me has ayudado todo este tiempo.
Ahí está, has salido de tu boca. ¿Intentas destronarme?
No te creas sus mentiras. Un piquito de oro se unió a los delincuentes de la herencia de Deucalión cuando la forastera la ayudó.
El momento no es casual.
Es más, hace poco, alguien saboteó una reunión de tus fieles seguidores.
Sí, nadie salió herido, pero encontraron acónito en el vino. Tu sentencia de muerte particular, si no recuerdo mal.
Casualmente, me robaron lo último que me quedaba justo antes de la fiesta.
No fui yo.
Entonces, ¿es una coincidencia que vieran a alguien que coincide con tu descripción huyendo del simposio de sus fieles?
¡Basta! A estas alturas tengo razones para sospechar de ambas por traición. Hécate es mi amiga más antigua en el inframundo, y durante un tiempo pensaba que la más fiel. Dame una razón para darle más valor a tu palabra.
Hécate siempre ha tenido celos de ti. Quiere conseguir tu poder sobre el Elíseo.
No serás capaz de creer a una forastera antes que a mí. ¿Perséfone?
Hécate tiene razón. Tendría que estar loca para creerte a ti antes que a ella. No queda nada de paraíso desde que llegaste aquí. Ya no eres bienvenida en mi palacio.
Tenemos noticias. Los delincuentes de la herencia de Decaulión se están moviendo.
Ahora no.
Es muy urgente, mi reina.
Bien, me ocuparé de esto luego.
Sabía que me apuñalarías por la espalda.
Es imposible traicionar a alguien a quien nunca fuiste leal.
Mis exploradores te han estado buscando, pero no se me ocurrió mirar en la sala del trono de Perséfone.
Deberías darme las gracias. Perséfone sabe qué estamos haciendo y está preparada.
¿De verdad? Entonces, hay que atacar y hay que hacerlo ya.
Por Afrodita.
Y por la libertad para derrumbar las puertas de este reino.
Vamos, reúne a tus tropas. La batalla se acerca. ¡No te entrometas!
¿No te bastaba con humillarme? ¿Tenías que destrozar mi hogar y a mi amor?
Esta vez no está Hécate para ayudarte. ¡Ríndete!
¡No lo haré!
Esto no tiene que terminar así, Hermes.
Las cosas podrían haber sido distintas entre nosotros. Éramos amigos, pero no me das otra opción. Tengo que proteger a quien amo.
¡Qué vergüenza! Me has fallado por última vez, Hermes Trimegisto.
¡Hermes!
Tú, no te muevas de ahí.
No dejes que se salga con la suya. Tú y yo estamos juntas. Siempre estaré a tu servicio.
¿Fuera del Elíseo también? ¿Si se diese el caso?
Allí estaré. De momento, os dejaré a solas. Seguro que tenéis mucho de qué hablar.
Estás cometiendo un gran error.
¿Y qué propones? Ahora que hay una guerra fraguándose bajo mi ventana.
Tu querido Elíseo ha quedado reducido a escombros por culpa de tu terquedad, Perséfone.
¡Idiota! Yo embellecí este lugar por ti. Nada de lo que he hecho por tu amor te ha parecido suficiente.
Tú también eres una prisionera y deberías saber que es imposible amar a tu captor. No te lo volveré a pedir. Déjanos ir. Déjame ir.
Has puesto este reino en mi contra. Pero no lo hiciste solo. Vete, aunque tu amiga no tendrá tanta suerte.
Gracias, Perséfone. Te lo agradeceré siempre. Sé buena con Cassandra.
Te toca.
No hay que llegar a esos extremos. Déjame atravesar el Elíseo. Adonis habrá reunido sus apoyos con o sin mi ayuda.
¡No mientas!
Perséfone, no tienes por qué controlarlo todo. Puedes calmarte. Tal vez sea el momento de volver a casa.
Nunca sabrás por qué cosas he pasado. A mí me sacaron a la fuerza de tu mundo. Así que tuve que quedarme con este. Este mundo es solo mío.
¿Vero? Buen chico. Buen chico.
¡Victoria!
¡Luego! ¡Abstergo nos ha encontrado!
¡No!
¡Layla! Dile a tu jefe que estoy lista. Que venga Otso Verga por mí. Si no es un cobarde, claro.
¿Pero qué demonios te pasa?
¿Y qué querías que hiciera? Nos iban a matar. Hasta Alete ya ha salido despavorida.
No veo por qué tenías que masacrarlos.
¿Todo bien ahí abajo? Sonaba como si fuese la guerra.
Estamos bien, Alana. Pero no esperes acción inmediata. Me temo que ese recuerdo específico en el Animus está para el arrastre.
A ver si lo adivino. Pasó cuando me sacaste a empujones. Estupendo. Justo lo que necesitábamos.
No tenía otra y el ordenador no se arreglará quejándose. Los archivos de recuerdos se están sobreescribiendo y necesito tiempo para clasificarlos.
¿Sabes qué? Necesito un rato a solas. Bien podría volver a Grecia hasta que Alete ya venga por aquí.
No ha habido que esperar tanto, ¿a que no? He reparado los recuerdos y ya podemos volver a la simulación.
Abstergo está al tanto y hay que darse prisa. No puedes reprocharme que quiera seguir.
No te lo reprocho si tú no me reprochas lo que pasó antes. Es solo que la Atlántida ya no es nuestro secreto. Vamos a intentar seguir, ¿vale?
Victoria, vas a tener que confiar en mí. Sé lo que me hago.
Somos amigas, Leila. Pero por encima de todo, soy tu médica. No puedo ignorar lo que le está pasando a tu cuerpo cuando estás dentro. Algo no marcha bien.
Estoy bien. No sé cuántos sermones de médicos más podré aguantar.
No me voy a acostumbrar nunca. No sé de dónde sale.
Me alegro de verte. Ni siquiera tú habrías previsto la emboscada de Abstergo a Leteia.
No exactamente, pero mientras no vuelvan y estáis preparadas, tu aventura con la vara continúa.
Vaya si estoy preparada después de tanta tensión en el Pozo del Elíseo. Necesito saber qué pasa ahora.
Al interactuar con el saber de los guardianes del Elíseo, Cassandra intercambió información con la vara. Y eso significa que, a través del Animus, tú también.
Pues, te voy a decir que me encuentro más fuerte.
Procura no perder la cabeza ahí dentro. Suerte, Leila.